Used to chase the firelight where the highway burns to gold. I wore my name like armor, and I paid for it in cold. I climbed every bright promise to the top of my own pride, but every wind came hollow when I stood there with my life. I was rich in all the motion, pouring all I kept, smiling for the cameras, then falling by myself. And I learned the hardest lesson in the silence of my rooms. A man can build an empire and still have nothing bloom. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. Because of you, my heart found its rest. What I chased for years, you gave me in your breath. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. Because of you, the night no longer owns me. Because of you, I am finally home. All my lonely victories could never make me whole. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. I remember city windows lit like prayers and falling rain. I was driving through the dark miles with a trophy and a name. But beneath the glass and metal, I could hear a softer truth. Every road I called my freedom was just leading me to you. And I came to you unguarded, with the cracks all running deep, with the weight of every failure I was too ashamed to keep. You did not turn from shadows, you just sat there by my side. And somehow in your mercy I learned how to survive. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. Because of you, my heart found its rest. What I chased for years, you gave me in your breath. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. Because of you, the night no longer owns me. Because of you, I am finally home. All my lonely victories could never make me whole. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. I was built on wanting more, on never being still, on the cruel belief that after one more summit I'd be filled. But you looked at all my damage like it was not too much to hold, and your hands became the shelter where my borrowed courage grew old. If my past was made of thunder, you were steady, you were near, and the wounds I kept in silence started loosening in tears. So if I tremble when I tell you, it's because you made me real. I have loved 100 answers, but you are the one I feel. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. Because of you, my heart found its rest. What I chased for years, you gave me in your breath. Because of you, I discovered true happiness. Because of you, the night no longer owns me. discovered true happiness. Because of you, I learned what love can save. I came in carrying the weather, a whole year in my coat, salt in my mouth from bad decisions, and a name I would not say out loud. You were there by the window, rain on the glass like gold, city towers wearing their halos, and I forgot what I'd been told. I thought I knew how to stand still, I thought I knew how to be tough, but your eyes found every locked door and asked for the part I kept shut up. Then your hand found mine, and something softened in the dark. My pulse went quiet, like a room with one small spark. I saw my life from a new height, not smaller, just more true. And all the weight I dragged for years lost its grip on me with you. The clock stops in your presence, I swear it loses its name. The hours fall to the floor, and the whole world slips away. The clock stops in your presence, and I'm not afraid to say I live inside that moment every time you call my name. The clock stops in your presence, my fear turns pale and thin. I look at you and every broken thing feels like it can begin. The clock stops in your presence, and nothing else makes sense. If love has ever conquered time, it's here in your presence. We've got scars that tell the truth now, not the kind that fade in light. We've learned how to hold each other when the seasons cut too hard. I watched the years move over faces, watched old dreams change their skin, but your tenderness stayed faithful, like a flame that will not thin. And I know I'm not a hero, I still shake when love is real, still go silent in the presence of the thing I most need to feel. But you never asked for armor, you only ask I stay. So I bring you all my broken hours, and you make them new that way. Then your eyes met mine, and the noise of life stepped back. Even the shadows couldn't follow on that track. I felt the past let go of me, like a tide beneath the moon. And every second on your skin was a room where I found you. Oh, the clock stops in your presence, I swear it loses its name. The hours fall to the floor, and the whole world slips away. The clock stops in your presence, and I'm not afraid to say I live inside that moment every time you call my name. The clock stops in your presence, my fear turns pale and thin. I look at you and every broken thing feels like it can begin. The clock stops in your presence, and nothing else makes sense. here in your presence. If I told you how I tremble, would you still take my hand? If I showed you all my failing, would you let me understand? Because I have spent my life in motion, chasing echoes, chasing noise. Then you stood there like a harbor and gave my heart back its voice. Now the stars look less like distance and more like witness to our grace. And every kiss becomes a vow that no storm can erase. The clock stops in your presence, I swear it loses its name. The hours fall to the floor and the whole world slips away. The clock stops in your presence, and I'm not afraid to say I live inside that moment every time you call my name. The clock stops in your presence, my fear turns pale and thin. I look at you and every broken thing feels like it can begin. The clock stops in your presence, and I will always know, if love has ever conquered time, it's when you hold me close. The clock stops in your presence, and I am home again. The years can pass, the sky can change, but this will never end. The clock stops in your presence, and I'm forever blessed. If I have one holy answer, it is your presence.